Hey guys, what's going on and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to a video. Now I've pulled up the wrong video for some weird reason. And what we're going to be doing is, it's a long awaited video. It's a long awaited video, one I don't want to do, but I want to do. But yeah, we're going to be reacting to my Premier League predictions. Now these are way off. I'm going to put the table on my phone and I'm screen recording on my tablet, and I'm gonna watch it on my tablet because it's just easier for my person. You get what I'm saying? I know I got a lot of this wrong, and the only thing I know for sure is that I got the champion right, and I am not proud of Arsenal's top of the league.
You're not that guy, pal, trust me, you're not that guy.
I'm not proud of what I predicted some teams. I know there's two teams that I'm going to be miles away, and I think we'll find out who that is very soon. I'm not looking forward to it, but it is what it is, mate. It is what it is. Alright, got the league table here. Alright, cool. Hey guys, what's going on and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we're going to be discussing the Premier League table. The Premier League table I think is going to be at the end of the season. I'm going to be predicting from 1st to 20th spot in the Premier League. The Premier League starts tomorrow as I'm recording this. Today is the 11th of September. We're going to be starting from bottom up. So 20th place. Okay, 20th place. I think is going to be in 20th place. I think it's going to start off with quite a sour note. A team that has just been promoted. I think West Bromwich Albion. I was one away in the Premier League. Maybe not as one-sided, like as definite as. I put West Brom to finish 20th. They finished 19th. So I'm going to give myself some praise there. I predicted them to get relegated. I don't want to know. I put Sheffield United though. Before the Premier League finished. Now, 19th position, we're going to go for a team who I think should have been relegated last season, and they're very lucky to not have got relegated last season. I think you should be guessing who it is. Aston Villa, be guessing who it is.
That they don't really know how they won that game. To be fair to them, how they...
I think I'm gonna... Alright, so I predicted Aston Villa to be relegated. They finished 11. 6 points away from Arsenal. Great. Finishing 19th, yes, they signed Ollie Watkins, but then again, they spent 30 million on a championship striker. And a championship striker. I don't know if he's going to do any good in the Premier League. There's a very big gamble. I can't see, but I know he scored a bunch of goals. Ollie Watkins shows up, maybe they might have something, but I think they are going to be the team to get relegated in 19th position. 18th position is a team I would have never thought I would have been predicting to get relegated. West Ham United.
He's done it again! That is a foul! You fucking little bastard!
They finished 6th.
Shambles right now. Signings just aren't being made, and they don't have a good team to stay in the Premier League, in my opinion. It's quite sad. Yeah, so West Brom, Aston Villa, West Ham, I think are going to be getting
wrong. I've got 1 out of 3 for relegation.
I'm going to go through the next positions quite fast because it's just like so on and off. 17th, I'm going to go for Fulham, narrowly avoiding relegation. I think that they can get relegated, but I do think the fact that they haven't made as many changes as they did when they first, when they got promoted last time. I think this season they've kept like a more similar squad to them, let's just say that, and I think they're going to be more stable. I think
that's what got them relegated.
Just narrowly survive the Premier League, and next season they can build on and stay. And yeah, that's Fulham. In 16th, we're going to go for Brighton and Hove Albion. Can get relegated, but that I don't think will get relegated because at the end of the day, they've been in the Premier League a couple of seasons and they have been quite a decent team. They haven't been anything spectacular, but they're firming their Premier League status. They might be close to that relegation spot, but I don't think they've got enough to go down. I think they're just gonna stay up. In 15th place now, it's a team that a lot of people are going to be predicting higher, but I don't think they're going to finish that high, at least in their first season in the Premier League, and that is Leeds United.
Yeah, I got that quite wrong. They've done quite well.
They have made some very good signings. I think they've got a fantastic
finish 9th.
But usually when teams come into the Premier League try and play their beautiful football, a lot of the times it goes wrong, and I don't see Leeds United exploding out of nowhere.
Very false.
Next season they'll make some more reinforcements and they'll cement their place in the Premier League as well. In 14th place now. we're going to have Newcastle United. They haven't done enough to like rise a lot in the league table. Last season they finished 13th, and
kind of worried for some of the teams that are
predicting them to finish 14th. They have made some good signings, but I don't think they've done enough to really go up. I think they've just done enough to like cement this spot and not be in the relegation battle, in my opinion. 13th place, I'm going to go for Crystal Palace. They did finish 14th.
I was one off.
Be putting them one position up.
They finished 14th 2 seasons in a row.
Interchanges of those positions, and I just took the bullet and went for Crystal Palace. Sheffield United.
No, very, very false.
Are next in 12th position. They finished.
This ain't great.
8th. I don't remember where they finished last season, but they finished much higher than they would have wanted. Not wanted, but expected. Last season, I think they've done very well. I think the second season syndrome is gonna slap them, but not as hard.
Yeah, it is gonna slap them. They got fucking relegated.
It's a good spot. It's a good spot for Sheffield United. I keep on looking here, by the way, because that's where my league table is. So I just realised you might be getting a bit. In 11th place, we're gonna go for Southampton. Yes, Southampton.
They finished 15th.
I think it might be one. I think that's where they finished last season. I don't remember. They finished around that area last season. And although they do have a very good striker in Danny Ings, who scored 22 goals last season, I still think there's something missing. They lost Højbjerg. I think
I was right about that.
It's a good position for Southampton. It's a stepping stone, and I think that season by season they're going to be adding on to their squad and maybe trying not to lose out on their best players, so they can finally be back to where they were, challenging for Europa League and etc. 10th place, it's not really a team. A lot of people are going to be predicting in 10th position, but I'm going to be going for Everton. Yes, they have made a lot of transfers, good transfers. Are they going to gel straight away, or like are they going to suit the Premier League? We don't know that.
I have nothing to say.
Might just flop, Allen might just flop, and they do have, in my opinion, quite a poor goalkeeper in Pickford. The defense can be improved, and
I just want to say, at the start of the season, everyone was hyping Everton. Well, they got James Rodriguez, they got Allen, they signed a bunch of good players, which they did. Carlo Ancelotti, what a manager! They're gonna finish 6th, 7th. I'm like, no, mate, don't get excited. Still Everton, finishing 10th. I was spot on. I was spot on. What can I say? What can I say?
Do they have an out-and-out striker? Yeah. If they do, I can't remember who it is. I think Everton still has improved their midfield brilliantly, but I still think there's more that they need to do to get into that top.
Spot on.
But yeah, with Everton, I think it could be either them or the team I put in 9th. I think those teams can be like interchanging, like could finish either way. The team in 9th, which if you haven't predicted yet, it's Burnley.
Oh, why did I predict Burnley 9th? They finished 17th, I can't lie. Damn, that's a bit embarrassing. 9th. Oof.
People don't really rate Burnley, including myself, to a degree.
I don't rate Burnley, but put them 9th.
You don't really enjoy watching, but at the end of the season, they're just always there. Like, I don't know how the fuck they get there. They're just always there.
Well, they weren't there this time, mate.
Burnley, I think, are gonna go 9th, not because I rate them.
Sean Dyche, you need to leave, boss,
as much. It's
before you get them relegated.
They're just always there. Now into the top 8. It's where it gets interesting.
It's where it gets wrong. Wolves. Yeah, that was wrong.
In my opinion, because they're better than every team below them, and I do think.
What's it called? They're wrong. That was really wrong, but that was mainly because Raúl Jiménez. What happened with him? They had a few injuries as well, and they lost. I think that was. Did I record this before they lost Doherty? I don't remember. But yeah, they had a few things that, if they didn't happen, I could have got that one a bit closer at least. But yeah.
They're going to be challenging for that Europa League, but I think the team above them is just going to narrowly beat them to that 7th position. That's Leicester City.
Oof, that was wrong. That's 2 off. But
I think that both teams, again, it's going to be either one or the other. They're going to be...
You're running out of battery. Don't go. Let me go and fix you. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna give myself a lot of problems. So, Editor Ricardo, I'm so sorry. I'm going to start it now.
City did have a very good season. They're winning position in 3rd place, but they just bottled it. It's just bottled, and I think their form is going to carry on for a bit.
Yeah,
of the season,
I got that one really wrong.
And it's either going to be Wolves or Leicester City finishing 7th. They both play
it's not
very nice football. I do like both teams a lot. Now in 6th position, unfortunately I can't put my team any higher, but I'm going to be putting Arsenal in 6th position. Like,
I was 2 off there. Wasn't that far off at the end of the season.
Arteta's going to take Arsenal from 8th to 6th. It's a nice nice stepping stone, and next season we can probably
from 8 to 8.
top 4. Like, I feel like we'll be in the conversation this season. We just won't make it. Yeah, Arsenal in 6th
Yeah,
position.
no. Actually, no, that's facts. That's facts. We were in the conversation for relegation.
Angry at that. I think we can actually win the Europa League. So if we finish 6th and win the Europa League,
We won't
I'll
that
be
far
quite
off.
satisfied with that. In 5th place,
Yeah, I would have been.
we're going to be staying in London. Now we're going to be going to West London or to North London.
Oh.
Please don't hate me, Chelsea fans, but your team is in 5th in my...
Alright, I would like to get something across it. I was actually very close. Everyone was predicting Chelsea to be champions, to like be 2nd, 3rd, and I put them outside of the top 4. Quite frankly, if Leicester City didn't bottle it, I would have got that one spot on, especially because Chelsea lost in the final day against Aston Villa. So if Leicester City didn't bottle it, I would have got that one spot on. I was 1 point away, so I guess you could say that was it's quite good. I can't lie, it's quite good because I underestimated Chelsea, and to be honest, I was right to do so. Frank Lampard fucked them up. Tuchel came in and done a good job. I can't lie. I'm not gonna lie, but Frank Lampard's a waste man.
Prediction table. Long story short, I do rate Chelsea very, very highly. Their signings have been exceptional, but it is a lot of signings. It is a lot of players that need to gel. It is a lot of players that can flop. We don't know if Werner's gonna be mad. We don't know if Havertz is gonna be mad. Like, yes, on paper, very good signings, and if they hit the ground running, they're off. They can finish 3rd, even 2nd maybe. But I'm going to put them at 5th for not only I think it's going to take quite a while for them to gel in like completely, and I don't really rate their manager in all honesty. I don't think Frank Lampard is an exceptional manager. I think he only finished 4th last season because Leicester bottled it and Arsenal and Tottenham just weren't good enough to go into conversation, so Chelsea just finished there. I think 5th might be
Spot on.
A bit low.
Spot on.
But that's where I'm going to predict Chelsea.
Except for the
because
position,
I'm gonna
but
put
I was
Tottenham
close.
in the 4th position. I think Jose Mourinho just always achieves something wherever he goes. Like,
Yeah, he achieved the sack.
I think that is pretty daft not to like just to assume he's at
Well,
Tottenham,
what do you
so he's
think
not going
of
to win
Tottenham, right?
anything. So, although I don't want to see Tottenham there, I do think they're going to get back into the Champions League, either through the league or through the Europa League. But I think it's more likely for them to get to the Champions League through the league, because Tottenham just still have that bottle job mentality. If we get into a big game, we might just bottle it. So I don't think they'll be able to like win that Europa League. I can't lie. I think they'll just bottle it maybe in the quarters.
Dinamo Zagreb.
I think Tottenham do have what it takes to finish 4th. They do have a very good manager, as much as I hate to admit it, and I think that they will finish 4th. I think Mourinho has to achieve something, even if it's not a title. Finishing 4th is an achievement.
He got to a final, that's
What
an
they
achievement,
have
right?
with
Until he
the
got
odds
sacked.
all against them, because even people think Arsenal are going to finish above them. We finished 8th last season. In 3rd place, we're going to go to Manchester, and it's going to be Manchester United are going to be finished in 3rd. Liverpool,
How far was
Man
that?
City are just out.
I think I got that one spot on.
Miles ahead in my
No, they
opinion.
finished
I think
2nd,
they're
I'm
gonna finish
stupid.
3rd because I think they're going to add in another big name. I think they're going to add at least one defender, and I think Sancho is quite possible to come to Manchester United. But even how the squad is right now, I rate a lot of their players, and I do think they are better than the other teams in the top 6, and I think they're going to get to the 3rd position like they did last season. Bruno, Pogba, Van der Beek, it's just going to be quite scary to come up against. I can't lie. I don't think they're good enough to challenge for the title yet, but I still think they're good enough to cement that Champions League position. We're going to go into our top 2 guys.
Quite
This is
a
going to be quite
decent
interesting.
prediction.
Are Liverpool going to retain the Premier League trophy? Or Manchester City going to win the trophy back? What do I think? I think that the champion of the Premier League this season will be Manchester City. Liverpool just
Got that
haven't
one right.
reinforced
Come
the
on.
squad. Like, they're just looking at the teams like, no, I don't want to make any changes. I think it's going to bite them in the fucking arse. If they get Thiago, the conversation might be a little bit different. But then again,
It
Man
wasn't.
City's got space to make more signings as well. So I think
Robin
City are going to
Dier.
be like, Guardiola's not going to accept losing the title to Liverpool 2 seasons in a row. I think now they've got the gold like Premier League thing like on the shoulders. I think they're going to like, not the shoulders, the arms. I think that they're not going to be as up for it as it was last season, and I think Manchester City are just going to have a bit too much for Liverpool. I think that they will get that title. I don't think it's going to be as one-sided as it has recently been.
It was
First,
pretty
second,
one-sided.
third, even 4th, maybe even 5th are going to be much closer together. I think Liverpool and Manchester City are still going to...
1st and 2nd are 12 points apart. However, 3rd and 6th are 4 points apart. So in that sense, I wasn't 100% wrong. So I'm taking a bit of credit for that. I can't lie. I'm taking a little bit of credit.
Run away, but not as far. And I think Manchester City is going to narrowly win the Premier League.
Narrowly,
like
yeah.
In 82,
Easy
83
peasy.
points. Liverpool might be on 80, 81, that sort of thing. Manchester United maybe like 75, like still quite far, but like closer than usual. Yeah, that's my.
I said Man United to finish with 75 points. They finished with 74. If I got that right, this whole prediction video would have like, bam. You couldn't have got one more draw. Cunts. Alright, let's see what do we have to say about that. So, we've got 1, 2, we've got 3 positions spot on, which was Brighton, which was Man City and Everton. Got those ones spot on. All of the blue. I got 1 relegation team right, and I got West Brom 1 position off, which is not a bad prediction. I got Fulham 1 position off as well, which is not a bad prediction. They were actually quite far from the 17th in terms of points, but they're 1 position away. So I'm taking a bit of credit for that one. I was only 1 off with Fulham and West Brom. Burnley, I was ridiculously off. Same with Sheffield United, I was ridiculously off. With Aston Villa and West Ham, it was ridiculous how off I was. Like, stupid. Like, West Ham finished 12 points above what I predicted them, and Aston Villa 8, I think 8. If it's not 8, then I just can't count, and it is what it is. So just gotta deal with it, I guess. Yeah, that was pretty off. Any other decent predictions? Southampton, not a great one to be fair. What's it called? I was 2 off with Newcastle, not bad. I was 1 off with Crystal Palace. I was 2 off of Arsenal, which isn't a bad prediction in all honesty. 1, I was quite off of Leicester, even if they only finished 2. I've done pretty good with Chelsea, I'd say. I'm quite happy with how I predicted Man United and Chelsea, because no one would have predicted Liverpool to have the season they did. So that's not even bad. Like I literally was 1 off from predicting the amount of points United would have got, so that is not really an issue. I was quite off of Wolves. I was very off with Leeds. I can't allow 6 positions off. I was quite off with Tottenham. They didn't achieve anything and they sacked their manager. What banter club, what a banter club they are. But yeah, all round I made a lot of errors, but I got some predictions pretty nice. Like, I'm very happy with my Man United, Chelsea, Everton predictions. Man City predictions obviously, but that wasn't that hard of a prediction. But I'm quite happy with how I predicted Chelsea to do much worse than everyone would have expected them to. They should have probably finished 5th in all honesty. They won the Champions League regardless, so what's it called? They would have got the Champions League football regardless. Actually no, my prediction of Arsenal was actually really off, because I said we're going to be in the top 4 conversation. We won the relegation conversation. That was like, it was such a shit season. How we still finished 8th, I don't know, but it just goes to show it's bad. But then again, when Arsenal like Emile Smith Rowe came in on the 26th of December, as soon as we get number 10 in, from the day we get number 10 into the main team until the end of the season, we were the 2nd or 3rd best team. That's quite good. So hopefully next season it can be an improvement and I can be a bit more spot on with their prediction, and that'll be nice. I'm looking at other predictions. Liverpool was 1 off, but then again, yeah, I was 1 off, but I don't want to take too much credit for that, because if they didn't get all the injuries, then I might have actually got that one right. We'd never know, but I'm not going to take too much credit for that one. Leicester City, I should have expected them to do better, I can't lie. I'm quite disappointed with that one. Aston Villa, fucking, I did not expect them to be half as good as they were, and from 12th to 17th, it's just the only thing I'm quite disappointed with. Burnley, I predicted Burnley to finish 9th. It is what it is, right? Yeah, I don't have much more to say though. In this video, you've witnessed my hair get dry and me make shit predictions. So I hope that all into like, please. I'm desperate for like, I'm not actually, that doesn't make a difference, but I would appreciate if you will like, it will improve my morale. It will will make me happy or put a smile on my ugly face. It will just make me happy. It will make me a happy chap. You get what I'm saying? But I think that's all I've got to say. Can't lie. Hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. And Liga NOS reactions is gonna come soon, and then the UEFA competitions are gonna come soon, the reaction for that, and then I'm gonna do a reaction to my Euro 2020 prediction, and one of them is already ridiculously wrong. So stay tuned for that. I hope you have enjoyed this video, guys. I'll see you guys for the next one, and peace.